basketball tournament. We have a Masters bracket game for you. We've got Angoon versus Metlakatla. Let's play ball.
I know you got them back there at the radio station. So while Angelo finishes up here, I'm going to go ahead and start the play-by-play, and then Angelo's going to take it over here in just a second. So we're just about ready to go. Met in their white jerseys with red, and for Angoon, of course, it's the black jerseys along with the white numbers. So everybody's shaking hands, of course, for Angoon. It's Royal Jackson, and along with Joey George and Ronnie Hansen, along with Frank Joseph. Ball's on the floor, a battle for it, and we're going to have another jump ball, so it is going to be another jump ball. And for Metlakatla, we've got Marvin Milton, George Raver, Steve Lease, Clarence Belton, Randy Hayward, Bob Edenshaw, Fred Wigton, Wingrendable and Delbert Kadake. So we're going to re-jump it. Tip goes up, Hansen, and this time it's controlled in backcourt by Metlakatla. Driving to the baseline, hook pass out on top is Milton. Bounce pass off to Leask. Leask turns around, 15-footer in the lane, up and good. So Steve Leask gets Metlakatla on the board really quickly, as he's got the first 2 points. And Angelo, you're ready? It's 2-0 in favor of Metlakatla. Take it away.
So bringing the ball up court is Frank Jackson, who unlocks for three, and it's well off the mark. Will go out of bounds, last touch. So we'll go to Metlakatla. Bringing up the ball now is Leask. Outside pass now. It is up, and it is off the mark into the hands of Raver. Raver shot up and no good. Rebound Angoon. Taking it up court is Frank Joseph. Joseph inside now to Hansen. Hansen goes up and has it knocked out of bounds. It will stay Angoon basketball with 19 to play. So some nice ball movement early on. It's from way downtown. It's George, and George picking up right where he left off yesterday as he sinks it from nearly in the bleachers. Nice shot there. Metlakatla wasting no time coming back up court. It's Leask.
Joey had 18 yesterday, including 6 3-pointers.
Shot off the mark, put back Raver, up and good. Nice finish there. As it bringing up court, it's Joseph. Joseph working the right side, outside to Jack. Inside now to Hansen. Hansen goes up, has it tapped out of bounds. It's Raver, but Raver pays the price there as it looks like he might have taken a finger in the eye. So Raver shaking it off there as Angoon gets ready to inbound it now with 18.5 to play here in the first. George the inbound. Joey George just hit a big three for Angoon to put him up on the first points of the game, down 4-3 still. Working the right side now is Jack. Jack to Jackson. Jackson back to the guard, Frank Joseph. Joseph looking inside, pulls up the dribble. Now you're getting in the hands of the dangerous Joey George. Joey George from way downtown, up and off the mark. Rebound George. Inside now to Hansen. Hansen up and can't quite get the ball up and good. So nice rebound there is actually Frank Joseph coming down with that. Feeds it back inside to Hansen. Hansen does the rest. 5-4, Angoon lead. Leask working the right side, pulls up from about the free throw line, can't get it to fall. Rebound Angoon. Taking the ball up court is Joseph. Joseph scans the court, now gets it in the hands of Joey George. Joey George, nice spin move. Now he'll regain it back behind the three-point line. George thought about it, now you get it in the hands of Joseph. Frank Joseph back to Joey George. Joey George inside now. Working the ball is Jackson. Jackson into Hansen. Hansen back up top, and Angoon really showing their ability to pass the ball here as they work it out from the outside as we approach the 17-minute mark. Working the right side is Joseph. Joseph centers things out. Now he will attack left. Joseph outside to Jack. Jack holds the ball up high, takes the dribble, picks it up, and he'll get it back into Joseph. Joseph down low to Hansen. Hansen can't quite get the ball to work in the favor, so it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Angoon. Metlakatla moving it up now. Handling the ball is Leesk. Leesk inside now to Raver. Raver up and good. So Raver, such an effective player, has 4 now as we approach the 16.5-minute mark here in the first. Frank Joseph bringing it up right side. Scanning the court. Now he'll kick it outside. 32 up and good. So nice shot there, Bob, as he knocks down the triple. Who was that? Did you catch the number?
Pretty shot by Byron Jack, number 32.
Nice shot there as Jack put it up, but now on the other end of the court, the shot is up and no good. Angoon rebound. Joseph working the right side. Joseph so meticulous with the basketball as he feeds it back up to George. George inside to Hansen. Hansen drop step, puts it up, off the rim, no good. Metlakatla working the other way. Bringing it up into the hands of Leesk. Leesk up to Raver. Raver attacking, checked semi-hard by Hansen, but it doesn't faze Raver as Raver puts it in from about 16 out. 8-8 now with 15.5 to play. Jack glances at the scoreboard. Notices he has a lot of time, so he'll slow things down. Jack picks up a screen. Working the left side now. Has it stolen away, but it's going to be tapped out of bounds. It'll stay Angoon basketball, and we have our first substitution of the game.
Checking in for Angoon is number 50, and that's Al Jack. And sitting down for a rest is number 35, Royal Jackson.
Inbound now to Angoon. Joey George works it from left to right. George handling the ball in his left hand, pulls up for 3. Joey George up, off the back of the rim, a little too much there. Rebound, Angoon. Feed inside to Joseph. Frank Joseph fakes once, goes up again. Rebound, Angoon. Back into the hands of Joseph. Joseph says, this time I'm going to make it fall, but not before you hold your breath, as he hit every part of that rim, but finally gets it to fall for Angoon to go up 10-8. Leesk bringing it up. Working the right side. Now he picks up his dribble and he gets it into the hands of the always dangerous Raver. Raver back outside and up for the triple. No good.
That's Tom Brendable.
Brendable couldn't quite get it to fall there. Bringing it up court for Angoon. Outside shot. Off the rim. No good. Rebound inside by Jack. Jack back outside. Now it's inside to Hansen. Hansen off the mark, and Hansen is just absolutely aiming the ball when he's that close. It was almost a freebie, but he can't quite get it to fall. Leesk into the hands of Raver. Raver for 3. Raver up off the front of the rim. Shooter's touch, good for 3. So Raver doing it from inside. Now he shows that he's got range as he now brings his total up to 7. Excuse me, the 9 as he's shot well from the field tonight and adds on that triple there. Joseph tries to answer the 3, can't quite get it to fall. Now it's Leesk on a run. Leesk on a 1-on-2 breakaway. Works it from left to right, picks up his dribble, up off the glass, no good, can't quite get it to fall. So as Leesk gets ready to shoot these 2 free throws, we'll go ahead and take our first break here at 14 minutes on Hometown Radio, KINY. We'll actually keep it here as Leesk ready to shoot these free throws. He takes it from the referee, takes a couple dribbles, puts it up, and good.
That was on Byron Jack, and that's his first. So first points for Leesk now as he's got a free throw.
And it looks like Edenshaw will check into the game for Metlakatla. Leesk puts up his second shot, and it is good. So at the 14-minute mark, it's 13-10 Angoon ball. Bringing it up the court is Kevin Frank. Kevin Frank up to Joey George. George working the right side. George always a threat from beyond the arc. He had an early 3 and he looks to build on that total now. Nice spin move. George attacking baseline. Puts it up off the side of the rim. No good. Hansen's there to pick up the rebound. Hansen back into the hands of George. George for 3. Up and can't get it to fall. Rebound, Edenshaw. Edenshaw can't hold on to it. Now it's fed inside to Hansen. Hansen ggets it to fall there. 12-13. Angoon looking to hold off Metlakatla, and it looks like Big Hansen has 4 now. Leesk works it from right to left. Leesk inside into no man's land. That will be a turnover as we have a substitution down on the court. Number 14 checking into the game now. Number 14, not in our program book, but Bob always seems to do an excellent job of tracking down names, so we will go ahead and
Wig.
We will have a Wig checking into the game. Inside now to Hansen. Hansen up off the glass and good. So Hansen up
listed as 22, but it's Fred Wig, so 6 for Hansen now.
Working down the other way is Leesk. Leesk getting into the hands of Wig, who just checked in. Back into Wig. Wig for 3. Up and off the front of the rim. No good. Joey George running the other way. George working the left side. Up into the hands of Jack. Kevin Frank picks up his dribble from about the free throw line. Now he kicks it out to Byron Jack. Jack back to Frank. Frank looking inside for Hansen. Doesn't like what he sees, so he picks it back out to Jack. Al Jack working the right space line. Nice move.
Oh, nice move.
Al Jack attacks from the right, nearly goes out of bounds, but crosses back over into his left, finishes with his right, puts it in nicely, 12:20 to play. Metlakatla wastes no time going the other way. Up, off the glass, no good.
Wingrendable again.
Wingrendable can't quite get the shot to fall there. As Angoon brings it up for 3, off the mark, no good. Byron Jack shot just off the mark there. Into the hands of Wig. Wig proved himself an excellent ball handler in yesterday's contest, and now he looks to attack the middle lane. Wig from the free throw line can't quite get it to fall there. Metlakatla in a little bit of a shooting slump. All the way up court is George by himself. George takes the ball, 1 step off the glass and good. George manages to sneak behind the defense there. Uncontested, easy 2. Edenshaw. Punts the 3. Now he'll attack left side, and he'll be fouled by Hansen, so Edenshaw will go to the free throw line. As Edenshaw heads to the line, we'll go ahead and take our first 30-second break here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
Western Auto Marine welcomes the players and fans of the 64th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. In celebration, they're having a fishing and boating sale. Right now, all float coats and suits are 10% off, so don't leave the shore without one. On your way out the door, grab a pack of handheld red flares for just $24.99. Heading to the cabin, don't forget to pick up your very own 1200-watt camo generator, equipped with a 2.8 horsepower 4-stroke overhead valve air-cooled engine. Now on sale for $199.99. Western Auto Marine welcomes the Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. Western Auto Marine has what you need when you need it.
And we're back here live at Juneau Douglas High School for the 64th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament, where Edenshaw looks to sink 2, and he does just that. So nice shooting there from Edenshaw for Metlakatla. Inbound now to Kevin Frank. Frank works from left to right on your radio dial, and he gets it in the hands of George. George thought about the 3 from about 4 beyond the arc, and then he'll get it down low. Inside to number 35, that's Jackson. Jackson back to George. George from where he originally passed from, can't quite get it to fall. Rebound Raver. Raver up to Leesk. Leesk 1-on-3 break. Leesk working right baseline. Up off the glass. Nice left-handed finish there for Leesk. A nice point guard from Metlakatla. Frank bringing it up. He looks to right, back into the hands, working the left side now from the free throw line, has the shot blocked away, and now it's going to work inside the, stolen away by Leesk. Leesk, 2-on-1 breakaway with Wig, Leesk back to Wig up and good. Nice weave there from Metlakatla, and it looks like we have a timeout down on the court. With that timeout, we'll go ahead and take a 60-second break here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
The savings are in full bloom right now. The Les Schwab Spring Tire Sale is the time that great buys pop up like new grass and spring flowers. If you're hitting the open road this spring or summer, now's the perfect time to get ready for travel time. Travel with the confidence of driving on proven performers at sale prices. Their most popular tires at prices that'll be popular with your pocketbook. Now's the time. Spring sale time at your Les Schwab Tire Center. Learn more at leschwab.com.
Before you buy your next new car, you need to know one thing. Toyota is the most dependable and fuel-efficient car company. From America's best-selling car, Toyota Camry, and an EPA-estimated 33 mpg on the highway, to the dependable 35-mile-per-gallon Corolla, to the third-generation Toyota Prius, and an EPA rating of 50 miles per gallon. For over 30 Toyota offers available now, visit buyatoyota.com.
See Mendenhall Toyota, 8602 Teal Street in Juneau. Toyota, moving forward.
Back live here for gold medal action. As there is a timeout on the court, we resume action into the hands of Al Jack. Al Jack working the right side. Very feisty ball handling as he gets into the hands of Royal Jackson. Jackson back to Al Jack. Jack works the right baseline, thought about the reverse slip, keeps it into his hands, and now he'll shoot. No, he swings it outside to Jackson. Jackson for three, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Wig. Metlakatla moving it up the right side with just inside 10 minutes. Wig pulls up his dribble now, and he gets into the hands of Edenshaw. Edenshaw drop step, tipped out of bounds, and they'll say he'll stay here with white ball. Here we go is Edenshaw. Inbound now for Metlakatla. There's a little bit of a scuffle down on the court as the ball went all the way near out of the door, but we managed to resume play inbound to the Wig. Wig, nice running floater there. He takes a step inside the free throw line, and it looks like that's his comfort zone as it just tickled the twine as Cornell now takes it up, working the middle. Outside now, its shot is up and off the mark. Going the other way is Raver. Raver kissing it off the front of the rim and gets it to fall. A nice little fist pump there from Raver, as Raver's really starting to feel it as he has 9 here in the first. Pass back into the hands of Jack. Jack outside to Jackson. Jackson can't quite get it to fall. Rebound Raver. Raver into the hands of Leask. Leask bringing it up the right side. Bounce pass to Wig. Wig for 3. Up, well off the mark there, and that's just a gift wrap rebound into the hands of Al Jack. Jack gives it off to Cornell. Cornell working the left side. He pulls up his dribble now, and he throws it into no man's land. That's a turnover. It'll be Metlakatla ball here with 8:42 to play. Substitutions now down on the court. It looks like mass substitutions, and while we have a second, I just want to go ahead and Lee, I managed to run into Lee down at the post office this morning. He said his dad, Smokey KINY, used to play back for the Juneau Imps. So it's just, once again, one of those deals where you run into people often enough, and just so many nice stories about the gold medal basketball tournament as Metlakatla resumes play. Inbound now to Raver. Raver's three-point attempt off the mark there. Rebound for Angoon. Frank Joseph bringing it up court, working the right side. Inside dish, intercepted, and now be stolen away. Metlakatla ball resuming the other way is Leask. Leask, head fake. Slicing, dicing from the left side, puts it up, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Hansen. Hansen, baseball pass up to the referee. He saw someone in black streaking. Unfortunately, it wasn't his teammate. That'll go out of bounds, Metlakatla ball.
Okay, so Arnell Bolanos is number 13 for Angoon, and except he's from Met, and number 40 is Robert Kadake for Metlakatla. So Arnold Bolanos and Robert Kadake.
Inbound now to Leask. Leask looks for Raver. Raver puts it up. No good.
I think he's going to be fouled by Frank Joseph.
So Raver expressing a little bit of emotion there, as after the foul is called, he lets out a big woo. And you can tell Metlakatla definitely came to play today as they're a little bit slow. Maybe it was the traveling, but they couldn't quite get an offensive rhythm. But Raver really breaking up that curse today as he's scoring from everywhere. Raver up and good. Raver gets the first free throw to fall here. 7:49 to play in the first half. Raver gets ready to shoot a second, puts it up, and good. So 25-18 now, Metlakatla over Angoon here in this men's M bracket matchup.
13 by Raver.
Kevin Frank moving it up. Frank, you notice he always scans the court right to left, as he always works from with his right hand, but he also has a nice left as well as he hands it off to Joseph. Frank Joseph for 3. Up, off the mark, rebound Frank. Kevin Frank tips it out to George. Joey George off the front of the rim, and Angoon really in a shooting slump now as it's a streaking Leask. Leask left to right, up and good. Leask all alone there, and Leask has that type of speed as he breaks away from the defense all alone and puts it up for a nice easy finish, and he's now at the 10-point mark. Kevin Frank once again working it from left to right into the hands of Joey George. Joey George hit a 3 early, but it's gone ice cold since. We'll see if he breaks that streak here as he puts it up off the glass. No good. Tipped out of bounds, and it looks like they'll say it was last touch by Angoon. So it'll be Metlakatla basketball with 6:50 to play. As we got some timeouts down on the court, we'll take a 30-second break here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
Money's a lot harder to get a hold of and hang on to these days. That's why your Southeast Alaska State Farm agents are offering a free discount double check. They'll go through your car insurance policy to make sure you're getting the discounts you deserve and aren't leaving any money on the table. So stop by your local State Farm agent today. Jim Kelly in the Mendenhall Mall Annex, Malia Hayward next to Wells Fargo in the Valley, or Ruben Willis, 720 West Willoughby. Being there to help you keep more of your money. That's why they're here.
Back live at the 64th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament, brought to you by the Lions Club, where Metlakatla's up 27-18 on Angoon. Wiggs slicing and dicing his way through the line, can't get that one to fall, but Leask is there for the rebound. Leask swings it across court into the hands of Brendable. Brendable off the mark there, rebound Angoon. Bringing it up court is Joey George. Joey George heading to his favorite spot on the court. It'll be interesting to see if he passes, and that's what he does, into the hands of Kevin Frank. Frank outside of Byron Jack. Jack, uncontested 3 off the mark into the hands of Hansen. Hansen will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Here is 6:18 to play. We'll go ahead and take another 30-second break here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
Western Auto Marine welcomes the players and fans of the 64th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. In celebration, they're having a fishing and boating sale. Right now, all float coats and suits are 10% off, so don't leave the shore without one. On your way out the door, grab a pack of handheld red flares for just $24.99. Heading to the cabin, don't forget to pick up your very own 1200-watt camo generator, equipped with a 2.8 horsepower 4-stroke overhead valve air-cooled engine. Now on sale for $199.99. Western Auto Marine welcomes the Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. Western Auto Marine has what you need when you need it.
Back live at JD High, where Hansen sings both, but Metlakatla on the attack. Brendable attacking nicely from the right side. Nice right-handed layup to go up 29-20 with 6 to play. Bringing it up court is Frank Joseph. Joseph scans the court, looking inside to Hansen. Now he'll give it up top to Frank. Frank working left to right now in front of the Metlakatla bench. He looks underneath, and posting up is Frank Joseph. Joseph has it tipped away. Now he regains control, looking inside to Hansen. Hansen can't keep his hands on it. That'll go out of bounds. Metlakatla ball with 5:42. Checking out of the game is Byron Jack. Checking back in is Cornell. Inbound now.
Jack's limping a little bit as he went off. He was kind of gingerly massaging that right hamstring, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Nice ball movement from Metlakatla as they get Leask a nice look. Leask can't get to the ball. Looks like Hansen on a break for Angoon. Hansen attacking the left side. Cuts now back to his right, puts it off the rim, and that'll be a tough shot to stop for Metlakatla if Hansen can keep that shot going. That's now 10 for Hansen. Hansen, such a powerful force, and you'll see if he can go ahead and maintain this pace of speed as he's playing at 110% right now. You noticed that in the last competition as they feed it inside to Raver. Raver has it blocked away by Hansen. Kevin Frank on the fast break now. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Frank slices, dicing, and he kicks it out of bounds. Tough break there. How about?
Yep, he had a trailer there, and I don't think he saw him. It was kind of 2-on-2, and then it went to a 3-on-2, but he was kind of looking around, and he kind of dribbled it off his own foot and out of bounds. Here comes Steve Leask.
Leask fakes the pass left and puts it in for a nice 2. So Leask fakes the pass to Raver. That draws the defense, and Leask finishes with a nice drop step finish. That's now 12 for Leask. Leask, of course, wearing that number 12 here for Metlakatla, as there's a substitution down on the court.
I think Kevin Frank got a cramp.
So they go ahead and substitute Royal Jackson back into the game, and Jackson will go ahead and take the inbounding duties. He gets it in the hands of Cornell with 4.5 to play here in the first. Cornell, always a threat to score. Works to the left side, now he picks up his dribble. Cornell gets it in the hands of Hansen. Hansen outside now to Joey. Joey George for 3. That looked good from the time it left his hands, and it finishes down for a nice 3-pointer. We got ourselves a 31-25 score with 4 minutes to play.
8 points for Joey now, 2 threes and a deuce.
Brendable Up and no good. He tried to answer the three call there, and he's having a little bit tough time finding his shot here as he's taking a couple of threes, a couple of field goals. I think he's found the rim once. Joey gets into the hands of Joseph. Frank Joseph inside to Hansen. Hansen pump fakes once, and that's an easy call. He faked to the rim, and that got Wingrendable to jump, and now Angoon finds himself with possession with 31-25 and 3:45 to play here in the first.
The only thing Hansen didn't do is he should have went on up with a shot.
Inbound now. Handed off inside to Jackson. Jackson gives it right back to Frank Joseph. Joseph went up with it, and he'll just throw it out of bounds there. Metlakatla ball.
Tried to split a double team of the two taller guys, and it's like, hey, you get down in there among the trees and you throw up that garbage, you better go in because you're not going to get a call.
Inbound now. Leask working it up to Wingrendable. Wingrendable back up to Leask. Leask outside to Hayward. Hayward works it from left to right, and back from the point guard hand, Leask. Leask outside to Wingrendable. Wingrendable likes that shot, but no, this time he goes inside to Leask. Leask reverse layup, no good. Rebound once again, who other than Hansen.
I think Ronnie might have got a little piece of that ball. Nope, there's Leask. Oh, great defense, almost saved it, but stepped on the out-of-bounds line. You notice he didn't hang his head, man. He hustled his butt back on defense and made the good defensive play to stop the fast break.
Exactly. You definitely can you can sense that the passion is just so full throttle for both teams out there. As once again, it's just another great basketball game. We find ourselves in a two-possession game. Angoon basketball fell down on the court. That'll be on Randy Hayward.
Yeah, actually, I think it's going to be on Bob Edenshaw.
Oh, they got Edenshaw there. Yeah, you see Edenshaw with a big ear-to-ear grin there. He says, okay, you found me once, and I'll try to cut the crap as I keep playing some tough defense. Inbound now from Angoon into Hansen. Hansen up off the glass, and that's too easy for the big man as he tags two more onto his totals to put him up to 12, I believe. Bringing up the court now is Wingrendable. Tom Wingrendable for three. Yes! Wingrendable finally gets one to fall from way downtown. That puts him up 7 now, and he has 5 here in the game. Frank Joseph bringing it up the right side. Joseph looking underneath. Now he pulls up his dribble, and he gets it in the hands of the always dangerous Joey George. Joey George back in the hands of Joseph. Joseph scanning the defense, and that means he's going to work it to the right side, and that's exactly what he does as he pulls up his dribble. It's inside to Hansen. Hansen up and foul. So Hansen going up nicely there.
Edenshaw again.
Edenshaw was the only man between Hansen and the basket. Edenshaw had no other choices. Either give Hansen the easy 2 once again or let him earn it. So Hansen goes to the line to shoot 2, and as he shoots these 2, we'll take a 30-second break here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
Hoona Heritage Foundation and Hoona Totem Corporation are proud to be a part of the 64th Annual Lions Club Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. The board, employees, and shareholders of Hoona Heritage Foundation and Hoona Totem Corporation want to say special good luck to the teams from Hoona participating in this year's tournament. Hoona Heritage Foundation and Hoona Totem Corporation encourage everyone to come on out and support this year's gold medal tournament. Best of luck to all the teams participating from everyone at Hoona Heritage Foundation and Hoona Totem Corporation.
So Hansen gets both free throws to fall. Wig takes it down the other way and turns it over. And now Hansen finds himself with 14 here in the first half. Inbound now from Cornell into Frank Joseph. Joseph's definitely showing his youth as he's yet to take a couple. I think he might have only taken 1 break, and he still looks fresh out there as he feeds it inside to Hansen. Nice dish. Hansen can't quite get it to fall there. Nice body position in there from the Metlakatla defenders. Out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touch by Frank Joseph. Frank Joseph slapping the ground there. Now looks for a high five. Gives it to the Metlakatla player, and we resume action with 2 minutes to play here in the first. Wingrendable running the left side. Wingrendable thinking about this shot. Now he holds it up and swings it up top to Kadake. 3-point attempt up and good.
3 points.
Hayward with a nice shot there as he sunk the 3, 37-29 as we attack the 1.5-minute mark here in the first half. Frank Joseph works it from left to right. Now back to his left, nearly stolen away, but into the waiting hands of Cornell. Cornell is hungry. Cornell cuts up and off the mark into the hands of Hansen. Hansen reverse layup. Hansen's having himself a beautiful game now as it's 37-31 with 1:20 to play. Bringing it up court is Hayward. Hayward into the hands of Wig. Wig to Kadake, and this is just good ball movement. Brendable shot up and good. So Brendable, after struggling from the field, now puts up back-to-back threes and has himself 6 points on 3 points alone. Hansen, give and go, up and good. So you watch that play develop nicely as there's a give and go between Hansen and Frank. So Ronnie Hansen with himself a nice game as Wig attacks the other side. Wig pulls up his dribble, gets it in the hands of Hayward for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Hansen. Hansen gets it into Joey George's hands. Joey George, nice vision there as he gets it into the hands of Frank Joseph, but Joseph can't get it to fall. We're now at 30 seconds. Last touch by Metlakatla. It'll be Angoon basketball. And you see a hug between two players down on the court. You just love to see that between teammates. Getting ready now as they inbound to Frank Joseph. Frank Joseph running down the clock here, trailing by 7. Joseph out to George. George from 3. George, up and good. So George is literally one step away from the out-of-bounds line when he takes that. He has himself 11, but that was just a beautiful shot with 11 to play. Working the left side.
It wasn't pretty, but it went in.
Up and good is Hayward with 2 seconds. We'll see if Angoon lets it run out, and they do. So at the end of the first, it's Metlakatla 42, Angoon 36. We're going to go ahead and take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have Bob with stats here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
When you need a little aid for those aches and pains brought about during the gold medal tourney, Foodland Superdrug downtown on Willoughby has what you need. From aspirin to ace bandages to a little help for those sore muscles, Foodland Superdrug can be fun for the rest of the family too. With great toys and games, candles and cards, and a wonderful selection of Russell Stover candies. Let Foodland Superdrug keep you tip-top during gold medal or anytime you need them.
Of the tournament so far for me.
And Juneau really has to be disappointed with themselves as they've got put into the loser's bracket by, if you recall, a 3-point attempt with 8 seconds left as
Leslie Isaacs.
Leslie Isaacs was from really with the clock running against them. We go ahead and get ready for second half action, and we check down on the court and we kick it into the ball into the hands of Frank Joseph.
Yep, that shot was way down there in the left-hand corner, and then of course, the steal, Travis Dibdahl got the ball picked from him as he was coming up the court with 8 seconds to go, and that was a big break for Klawak as that was Peters that stripped the ball from him.
So it's just great basketball all around, and we're back live down on the court. Byron Jack for 3, and he can't quite get it to fall. Rebound Raver. Raver into the hands of Leask. Leask has really been the difference maker as he has the quick legs. He puts it up, can't quite get it to fall. There's a hard check on the foul on the ground, but no foul called. Angoon ball going the other way, trailing by 6. Joey George works the right side. He thought about the 3. Now he gets into the hands of Hansen. Hansen up and foul. So as Hansen goes to the line to shoot 2, we're going to go ahead and take a short break here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
Western Auto Marine welcomes the players and fans of the 64th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. In celebration, they're having a fishing and boating sale. Right now, all float coats and suits are 10% off, so don't leave the shore without one. On your way out the door, grab a pack of handheld red flares for just $24.99. Head into the cabin, don't forget to pick up your very own 1200-watt camo generator, equipped with a 2.8 horsepower, 4-stroke overhead valve air-cooled engine. Now on sale for $199.99. Western Auto Marine welcomes the Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. Western Auto Marine has what you need when you need it.
Well, we jinxed him. Hansen hit the first one, missed the second one. He's 5 for 6 from the free throw line.
We have Leask running the other way. Leask into the hands of Brendable. Brendable for 3, good. Brendable has hit 3 straight threes now as he's starting to catch fire here in the second half action between Metlakatla and Angoon. Into the hands of Joey George. Joey George can't quite get the ball. Rebound Raver. Leask has a chance for a fast break opportunity. Leask attacking, one-on-one, working the left side, up and foul. So we'll go ahead and stay here during this free throw break. And once again, my name's Angelo Katas. I have a deep family here in Southeast. My grandma was Elizabeth Katas. My grandpa was Henry Katas. For those of you that have grown up in Southeast, and if you see me out there today, tonight I'll be in the Juneau, I'll be in the Commons after the games. I'm wearing a white shirt with gray stripes. Feel free to come, shake your hand, introduce yourself. I'm just loving the tradition here down at Gold Medal. Leask puts up the first and sinks it. And it's just been such an eye-opening experience. I've never really had a chance to check out Gold Medal. I didn't really understand what it was about, and I'm just absolutely loving the atmosphere. As Leask misses the second, we resume action. Angoon basketball going the other way. It's who other than Frank Joseph. Joseph, inside pass, now to Jack. Jack, it back to Jack, to Joseph. Joseph can't quite get it to fall, and it's into the hands of Jack. Jack goes up strong, and he'll be fouled. So as Al Jack goes to the line, we're going to go ahead and take another 30-second break here on Hometown Radio, AM 800 KINY.
Bill Martin, President of the Central Council of Tlingit and Haida Indian Tribes of Alaska.
On behalf of the Central Council, welcome to the 64th Annual Gold Medal Tournament. Another major Southeast Alaska event will happen here in Juneau beginning April 21st. That is the 75th Annual Central Council Tribal Assembly. Tribal members are welcome. One of our guest speakers will be Dennis Wheeler, president of the company that owns Kensington Mines, who will discuss the mine's progress and his company's Alaska Native employment efforts.
President Bill Martin speaking on behalf of the Central Council.
So 1-2 on the free throw line. Hansen gets the rebound, puts it back up. He gets fouled, gets the bucket to drop, so he'll go ahead and try to tack into this deficit where Angoon's trailing Metlakatla 46-40. Hansen puts it up, and he's now made, I believe, 4 or 5? Or
6 of 7.
6 of 7, so Hansen having himself a nice day from the line.
That foul was on Clarence Milton.
Hayward for 3. Off the front of the rim, rebound Hansen. Hansen really keeping Angoon alive here as Joey George takes it up the left side. George, no-look dish inside. Jack put it up, can't quite get it to fall. Joseph gets the rebound, puts it up, and it's just off the mark, and Joseph definitely upset with himself there. The ball gets moved up into the hands of Leask. Leask thinks about driving, puts up the 3, can't get it to fall, rebound. I won't even tell you, you can just guess by now. Hansen with another.
Mr. Automatic.
Joey George for 3. Joey George all by himself. He usually doesn't miss it, this time he does. Leask, 2-on-2 breakaway. Leask is about 50% in these breakaways. This time he attacks right side, up, finger roll, can't get it to fall. He'll get fouled.
Royal Jackson.
Royal Jackson with the infraction there, sending Leask to the line with 17:22 to play here in the second half in this men's M bracket matchup.
Steve 3 for 4 from the line right now.
We'll see if Leask can get this to fall. He puts it up, and it is good.
4 for 5.
As Cornell checks into the game, he'll send Frank Joseph out. Frank Joseph taking what I believe is his first break of the night, and that's just incredible considering the pace of this game. Leask gets the second to fall.
And the age of these players, which is even more important.
Absolutely. I definitely hope I'm still running up and down the court when I get to be these young men's age, as Joey George working the right side. George up the glass, no good. Fast break Leask. Leask is in a one-on-one situation with Hansen. Up, left hand, gets it to fall. Hansen thought about going for it, realized that Leask had a tougher shot than he maybe anticipated. Leask make it look very easy there as he finishes with the left. Angoon in the attack. Joey George running 3, has it partially blocked away by Raver. Raver all alone, and it's thrown away. Randy Hayward had Raver all by himself. Raver gives a little bit of a smile, but you can also sense the frustration as this is only a 9-point game, Bob.
Yep.
Angoon to inbound.
So Raver sits down, checking in as number 40, and that's Delbert Kadake.
Joey George crossing the midcourt line, hands it off to Frank Joseph, who checks back in after a very short break. Frank Joseph making his presence felt as he sinks the trifecta. 50-44 now. We got ourselves a 6-point game with 16 to play. No look dish, up to Hayward. Hayward off the glass, no good. Rebound Jack. Al Jack with a nice board, but stripped away is Joseph. Hayward can't get the ball, gets his rebound, puts it up. And Frank Joseph is just upset with the call. Hayward will go to the charity stripe now, and as he shoots these two, we'll take a 30-second break on Hometown Radio, KINY. Get the good stuff!
Rumor has it spring is here, and though the calendar says March, Old Man Winter could still dump 6 feet of snow on us. We all know our weather can be snowy 1 minute, raining sideways the next, and clear and cold 5 minutes later. The visibility can be bad at any time, whether it's because of snow falling or road grime. Keep that windshield clean by changing your wiper blades, and make sure you have plenty of washer fluid. And don't forget to check your headlights to make sure you have enough light to see the road. Napa Auto Parts has everything you need to improve your outlook. Napa, we keep America running.
Randy Hayward sinks 1 of 2. Angoon basketball, 16 to play here in the men's M bracket matchup between Angoon and Metlakatla. Angoon trailing right now by 7. But the ball's in the hands of Joey George, so that deficit could be cut by 4. But no, they go inside to Hansen. Hansen goes up, and he's fouled by Kadake. So Hansen will go to the line where he's been pretty successful tonight. As I look around the court, I see one of my football players. I coach football here at Juneau Douglas High School for the men's varsity and JV. I noticed Big Lee Nelson checking into the game to come watch some basketball. It's nice to see some friendly faces as he's born and raised in Southeast Alaska. Hansen puts up his shot, and it's just off the mark.
6 for 8 for Ron now.
As he gets ready to shoot his second free throw. Hansen bends at the knees, gives the dribble, puts it up, and sinks it.
7 for 9.
51-45 with 16 to play. It's Metlakatla ball, and they're hungry for some points as they get the ball into Leask. Leask stutter step, feeds it to the left side to Wig. Wig up and no good. Rebound Hansen. Hansen looking up court now, has a couple of options. We'll see what he does. He keeps it himself. Crosses court to George. Joey George for 3. No good. Put back Hansen, yes. 51-47, 15 and a half to play. Metlakatla on the run.
25 for Hansen now.
Wingrendable to Hayward. Hayward to Leask. Leask to Wig. Wig, no look dish back to Leask. Leask to pass left side. He'll go up and get fouled.
Jim Parkin picks up his first personal foul.
So Jim Parkin, who's checked into the game also for what I believe is the first time tonight.
That's correct, yes.
Leask getting ready to shoot. Puts it up, and it is off the front of the rim. No good. Tough break there as Raver checks back into the game, and Kadake will take a seat down on the bench. He'll take a breather with 15-20 to play.
Leask 5 for 7. Frank Joseph checks in. Ben Cornell sits down.
Leask takes a dribble, puts it up, and it's good.
6 for 8.
52-47, 15-20 to play. Angoon basketball here at the 64th annual gold medal basketball tournament, brought to you by the Lions Club. Frank Joseph dribbles it from right to left, picks up his dribble and hands it off to Joey George. Joey George with a little spin. And George looked like he started on his toe there. Nice little pirouette, if you would. Travel called. 52-47.
He forgot he only has 1 pivot foot, not 2.
Exactly. Wingrendable throws it into no man's land. We'll see if Wick can save it, and he does. Could have either been a backcourt or an out-of-bounds call there, but it stays Metlakatla ball inside now to Raver. Raver up top to Leask. Leask takes 1 step inside the arc. Should have taken 2 as it's off the front of the rim. Rebound Angoon. Angoon trailing by 5 with 14 and a half to play here in the gold medal basketball tournament in the M's bracket. Inside pass to
We have an illegal screen on number 23. That is Jim Parkin. So Parkin picks up the illegal screen for Angoon. So here comes Met on the turnover.
Wingrendable thought about the 3, gets it in the hands of Raver. Raver outside to Hayward. Hayward looks good from beyond the arc. He drops the trifecta, 55-47 now.
Like every Hayward that plays basketball for Met, they can all sink the 3.
Al Jack back into the hands of Frank Joseph. Joseph thought about the shot. Now he gives it up to George. George takes it from right to left, looking inside. He nearly off, and he does. We'll see what the call
Hayward
is.
picked his pocket, but just couldn't quite save it as he was too close to the sideline. Great hustle by Ray.
Couple of substitutions down on the court. We have Edenshaw checking back in. as well as Royal Jackson.
As Brendable sits down and also Parkin sits down.
Into the hands of Joey George. Now inside to Hansen. And Raver's called for a very touchy foul there, and Raver disagrees with the call, but Hansen says, hey, I'll gladly take that ball right back.
Forearm in the back and a little push just as Ronnie was catching the ball. Actually a pretty easy call. You can see his body becoming dislodged.
Jackson fires the three, can't get it to fall. Rebound Angoon. Joey George from way downtown, and wouldn't you know, Joey George only likes making the difficult ones, as he was about 4.5 feet behind the arc there. Leask inside to Edenshaw. Edenshaw looked inside, kept it himself, shot one in from about 14 out, gets it to fall, 57-50, 13.5 to play.
Nice touch for the big man.
Frank Joseph bringing it up, working the right side. Picks up his dribble, now he feeds it inside to Hansen. Hansen up and has a block away. Nice hands there by Raver, but it stays Angoon ball. George into the hands of Joseph. Frank Joseph takes it from left to right, once again scanning that Metlakatla defense. Pass down low. Joey George picks up his dribble, gets it back to Joseph. Joseph for three. No good. Two players touched the ball, but it looks like it was Metlakatla called for the last touch, so it'll stay Angoon basketball. 13 minutes to play, and this possession's taken up about 45 seconds off the clock. Inside to Hansen. Hansen up and good. So Hansen says, let's go play some defense. I'm tired of this offense nonsense, as he puts in two more.
27 for Ron now.
Metlakatla ready to work the other side. Edenshaw from 15. No. Raver can't get the rebound. Tips it in the hands of Lease. Lease running hook, and he gets it to drop.
Pretty shot by Steve Lease. Over the head.
Joey George left side. Jerry George right-handed layup. Can't get it to fall. Wig rebound.
Think that Lease might have got a piece of that one.
But Wig with nice hands there. Gets it in the hand of Edenshaw. Edenshaw kicks it outside to Hayward. Hayward back to Wig. Wig from 13. No. Into the rebound, Edenshaw. Edenshaw up, no good. Gets his own board, goes up left-handed. He's fouled by Royal Jackson. So Edenshaw will go to the charity stripe with 12:11 to play. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
March is Mother Nature's way of reminding us that spring will soon be here. And you know what that means. Spring cleaning, power tools, and when you need the right tool for that job, the one name that comes to mind is Stihl. And you find Stihl power tools and accessories at Tyler Rental. They carry all the Stihl tools you'll need, including the MS-180 chainsaw, the perfect little chainsaw for trimming branches to restocking the woodpile. Tyler Rental, your authorized Stihl sales and service center, located at 5295 Glacier Highway in Lemon Creek.
Edenshaw puts up the free throw, has it up off the mark, no good. Angoon going the other way. Frank Joseph into the hands of Joey George. Joey George wants the shot, puts it up and sinks it again. After the game, I'm going down to the court. I'm measuring to see how far back he is on each of these threes, as he's making it look so easy, and it is no easy task to make the shots that he's putting it up. Intercepted Frank Joseph. Frank Joseph looking to make it a two-point game. Uncontested, all by himself. Can't get the first to fall. Can't get the second to fall. My goodness. Rebound Kadake. Metlakatla working the other way. It's Lease. Lease from 13. Up and good.
Well, that's a big 4-point turnaround.
So it could have been a 2-point game. Instead of it, it's a 6-point game. And there's a timeout down on the court. It's a 30-second break. With that break, we'll take a timeout here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
Following a budget means waiting for just the right time to buy. At your local Les Schwab Tire Center, the right time is right now. It's the Les Schwab Spring Tire Sale, the time of year when Les Schwab puts their most popular tires on sale. Tires for passenger cars, SUVs, light trucks, whatever you drive. If you're putting off buying, don't put it off any longer. You'll get excellent quality and at great prices. Les Schwab Tire Centers, Spring Tire Sale, happening right now.
Back live at Juneau Douglas High School, where we're proud to present the 64th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament, brought to you by the Lions Club. If you're just tuning in with us, it was the Lions Club yesterday providing us with water, and they're just such great people as they walk around and always have a smile on their on their face, and it always looks like they're willing to give a lending hand as Frank Joseph works the right side, puts it up, no good. Hansen there to clean up the trash. No, his shot off the mark. Rebound Metlakatla, and that's just a frustration foul from Frank Joseph as he says, yeah, I'm the guilty party, but I wasn't ready to give Metlakatla. So, Frank Joseph checking out of the game now as he has 4 fouls. He'll slap hands with Cornell, and Cornell will check in, but no, Frank Joseph going to stay out on the court. Interesting call here.
He has to wait till the second of the 1-and-1s. Well, actually, yeah, I guess they're going to let Ben come in.
There's the 5 between the two players. As if it were WWF, Cornell's coming back into the game now as Edenshaw gets ready to put up a free throw. Edenshaw aims, puts it up, and good. 7-point game now, 62-55. Angoon down, but definitely not out, especially with big Ronnie Hansen on the court as he's having himself a spectacular game. Edenshaw sinks the second, 63-55.
2 for 4 from the line, 4 points for Big Bob Edenshaw.
Cornell, pretty quiet game so far.
Really hasn't played a lot.
We'll see if he can get it going here with 10 and a half to play here in the second. Inside pass to Hansen. Hansen up and good.
Might as well keep doing what's successful.
He's taking it up court from Metlakatla.
29 for Hansen now.
Outside pass to Wingrendable. Wingrendable finally misses after sinking 3 straight threes. It will be rebounded by Angoon with 10 and a half to play here in the second half. Angoon bringing it up court, trailing 6. Outside pass now to Jackson. Jackson three-pointer, good. Jackson doing his best impression
of Joey George.
Yeah, he gets that to sink, and it looks like there's a timeout down on the court. They're going to go ahead and take a 30-second break here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
Hoona Heritage Foundation and Hoona Totem Corporation are proud to be a part of the 64th Annual Lions Club Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. The board, employees, and shareholders of Hoona Heritage Foundation and Hoona Totem Corporation want to say special good luck to the teams from Hoona participating in this year's tournament. Hoona Heritage Foundation and Hoona Totem Corporation encourage everyone to come on out and support this year's gold medal tournament. Best of luck to all the teams participating from everyone at Hoona Heritage Foundation and Hoona Totem Corporation.
Back live at Juneau Douglas High School, where Metlakatla is up 63-60 in what's proving to be a pretty good men's M bracket matchup here tonight in the 64th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. Inbound now, up to Hayward. Inside to Edenshaw. Edenshaw drop step and no, can't quite fall. Edenshaw gets his own board, puts it up, sinks the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line. We have Raver down on the court. It didn't look too serious, but he's still down as there's a couple of Angoon players there to help him up. Raver getting up under his own power now. Looks like he's kind of holding his knee. Maybe it's the wind, I'm not quite sure. He hasn't quite taken himself out of the game yet, so.
Either ankle or knee.
Raver gets a hand from what's left of this crowd. It's funny, Bob, in that B bracket, you couldn't you couldn't buy a seat. Now we have quite a bit of seats available, but that's just our hats off to these loyal fans that come to see some great basketball, and that's exactly what they're getting in a 65-60 contest. Edenshaw breaks it open to 6 now. Nice shot there by Bob Edenshaw. He looks real comfortable from the free throw line. Cornell, between the legs dribble, drops the shoulder. Outside pass to Jackson. Jackson now down to Hansen. Hansen up, and he's fouled by Raver. Raver disagrees with that call, but nonetheless, the foul is drawn, and Raver is getting, you can definitely sense that Raver is fired up over that call as he now has, how many fouls is that for Raver?
4.
That's 4, so Raver flirting with danger here at the halfway point of the second half. With his team leading 66-60, it'll be interesting to see how Raver plays throughout this rest of the stretch. Hansen up and good. Big Ron Hansen, just so smooth and confident from the free throw line. He seems to sink it almost every time. I think he's missed 2. He puts it up and make it 3. So 1 out of 2 from the line. Rebound Edenshaw. Edenshaw up to Leask. Lease attacking the right side. He loves the fast break opportunities, puts it up, and it's an air ball out of bounds. Last touch by Metlakatla.
Hansen 8 for 11 from the free throw line, 30 points.
So that's an impressive afternoon no matter what bracket you're in, as Joey George unlocks from way downtown. No good, gets his own rebound. Steps back behind the arc, now he attacks left side, puts the running floater up. So smooth is Joey George, as he adds 2 more to his beautiful night.
19 for Joey.
Bounce pass up to Hayward. Randy Hayward works it from right to left, gets it in the hands of Stoops. Bob Edenshaw. Edenshaw can't get it to fall. Rebound Raver. Raver back to Edenshaw. Edenshaw attacking the lane. Out of bounds. Last touch by Metlakatla. So that looked like a little bit of could have gone either way there, but it stays Angoon ball trailing 3. So Angoon with a chance to tie things up late in the second half. Inside to Hansen. Hansen up and fouled. Hansen having himself a wonderful game. If he's not making the basket, he's getting fouled, and he's creating points for himself, really is. I believe he's coming up on almost half the team's points tonight for Angoon.
He's got 30.
Hansen puts it up off the front of the rim there. He's now 8 for 12 from the line. Substitution down on the court. We have Clarence Milton checking into the game.
Edenshaw sits down with 3 fouls.
Hansen, second free throw, up and good. Fist pump there from Hansen as he realizes now if Angoon can get a stop, they'll have a chance to tie things up on the other end. Into Clarence Milton. Milton has it up into Hayward. Hayward nearly stolen away, puts up a 3, no good. So Angoon with the chance to take the lead or tie things up into the hands of Joey George. Joey George working towards his favorite spot on the court. Now he gets it outside to Royal Jackson. Royal Jackson up for 3, well off the mark, rebound Raver. Raver putting the ball high and away, kicks it up, and now it's Clarence Milton. Or no, excuse me, Lease up, no good. Rebound Angoon, Angoon going the other way, it's Cornell. Cornell attacking left side with his right, puts it up, can't get it to fall.
Boy, Raver got lucky. That could have been his 5th foul right there.
Nice save there from Angoon as they get it back up. Reset to Royal Jackson. Royal Jackson into Hansen. Hansen to Joey George. Joey George all by himself. He will make that every time, ladies and gentlemen. They have now given Angoon the lead with 7:54 to play. It's 67-66. Metlakatla finds themselves down here in the second half. Raver down low to Lease. Lease says, I don't like that feeling of being down, so he goes up strong. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. We'll take a 30-second break here in Hometown Radio, KINY.
More and more people are driving Toyota trucks for 2 reasons: quality and value. They have the lowest cost of ownership in their class and the best resale. Toyota Tacoma has long been recognized for its bulletproof reputation for reliability. And the new 2010 Toyota Tundra offers the best combination of power and MPG in the full-size class. For over 30 Toyota offers available now, visit buyatoyota.com.
See Mendenhall Toyota, 8602 Teal Street in Juneau. Toyota, moving forward.
Lease 7 for 8 from the free throw line.
As we got a substitution down on the court now.
Arnel Bolanos checks in, and Ben Cornell sits down.
7:44 to play. We find ourselves knotted up at 67. Lee says, I'll take that lead back. Thank you very much. As he slaps high fives with Frank Joseph, who's checked back into the game now.
8 for 9 from the free throw line for Lease.
Frank Joseph, so confident with the basketball. Well, look for him to work from left to right. This time he works right to left. Frank Joseph in front of his own bench, feeds it inside to Hansen. Hansen, will be interesting to see if they said he was in the process of shooting. Well, he'll go to the line either way because both teams are over the 7 foul mark now. So Hansen goes to the line now as Metlakatla brings their team foul total up to 8. So disciplined defense from both teams now. As
Milton.
Hansen gets ready to put it up, and he doesn't quite get it to fall there.
9 for 14 now.
Hansen puts up his second, gets it to fall. With 7.5 to play, it's 68-68. Lease working the right side. Lease crosses court to Wingrendable, no good. Rebound Angoon. Bolanos gets it to the point guard, Frank Joseph. Frank Joseph, I believe, playing with 4 fouls, if I'm not mistaken, so it'll be interesting to see if he's still in attack mode or if he'll become more of a disher now. To right, is Joseph. Joseph can't get it to fall there. Rebound, Clarence Milton. Nice board. Stolen away by Frank Joseph. Frank Joseph out to Joey George. Watch out. No good. Rebound, Clarence Milton. Nice board once again from the young fella.
Met with a timeout.
Timeout down on the court. We'll wait to see if it's a 30 or a 60. It's going to be a full 60 timeout, so we'll take a 60-second break here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
The Inland Boatmen's Union of the Pacific members have a long history of serving their fellow Alaskans from Bellingham, Washington to Dutch Harbor, Alaska. These dedicated Alaskans work aboard pilot boats, tugs, and barges that provide oil spill response, load and unload freight on our docks, and provide port security. They serve you aboard our Alaska Marine Highway and Ketchikan ferries, providing dependable, safe travel throughout coastal Alaska. The IBU is there working hard to serve you.
When you need a little aid for those aches and pains brought about during the gold medal tourney, Foodland Superdrug downtown on Willoughby has what you need. From aspirin to ace bandages to a little help for those sore muscles, Foodland Superdrug can be fun for the rest of the family too. With great toys and games, candles and cards, and a wonderful selection of Russell Stover candies. Let Foodland Superdrug keep you tip-top during gold medal or anytime you need them. Best of luck to everyone during the 64th Annual Gold Medal Games.
Yep. Back live at Juneau Douglas High School for the 64th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament brought to you by the Lions Club. Bob, we've been featuring some games every night, starting at 6, all the way to the 9:30 game. What kind of games can we look forward to tomorrow?
Okay, we have a C game, Cake and Philcom. That's a loser's bracket. Heidelberg and Yakatana B winner, and Hula and Klawakan. That's a Masters winner.
Raver takes the inbound pass, works the right side, goes up, and he'll be fouled. So Raver will go to the line to shoot 2 now. As we find ourselves all knotted up, 68-68 with 6:39 to play here in the second half. And if I'm not mistaken, this is an elimination game as well. So the loser of this game will have to watch from the stands from the rest of the game. But as I look around, that wouldn't even look like it'd be too much of a punishment. I mean, you'd love to be playing, but the atmosphere down at Juneau Douglas High School is just electrifying, as everybody seems to just love basketball, and that's exactly why they're down here. Raver loving the free throw line there as he seeks 2 free throws. He'll be Angoon basketball trailing by 2 with 6.5 to play.
Raver 4 for 4 from the line. There's Hansen again. Whoop.
Hansen goes down and he's holding his ankle. There's a tie-up down there. It was Clarence Milton
fell down, and Ronnie Hansen tripped over him.
So both players getting up under their own power, both walking around in circles. And everybody kind of holds their breath down here on the courts. As earlier we had a player taken into the referee's room, and between the break there is a little bit of commotion going down on the court. So when you see players down there, you definitely hold your breath for a second. Luckily, in this case, both players walk out fine and are still on the court. Raver, once again, Raver playing with those 4 fouls. Raver shaking the hands of a couple of players, so if they say that was on him, that'll be the end of his night.
Yeah, the foul was on Milton.
Yeah, so
I don't think Raver's fouled out.
Yeah, Raver just goes ahead and checks out at this point. Nonetheless, Hansen on the line to shoot. Hansen taking his sweet time, puts it up, and now he sinks it.
Okay, so he is now 12 for 16.
So if you're a big man shooting 75% from the charity stripe, you're probably having yourself a pretty good game. Wingrendable takes it back to Leaks. Leaks puts it up and regains the lead for Metlakatla. 72-71 now. So with a 1-point game, Frank Joseph crosses the midcourt line and he works it from left to right. Scanning the defense as always. Picks up a screen now from Joey George, but he doesn't use it. Now he takes it left. Out to George. George up top to Al Jack. Jack looks down low, finds a backdoor cut, but Bolanos can't quite finish as Hansen goes up.
That's going to be 4 on Clarence Milton now.
So Milton with his 4th. Well, Hansen goes to the line. We'll go take ahead a 30-second break here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
The Red Dog Saloon would like to welcome the players and fans of the 64th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. Good luck, play well, and have fun. You're also invited to join the Red Dog Saloon for this one-night-only concert Friday, March 26th at 9:30 p.m. The Blush and Roulettes will be performing their folksy twang sounds for free, so come on down, order a pitcher of beer and an order of wings for $15 and enjoy the concert this Friday, March 26th. The Red Dog Saloon, downtown on South Franklin.
So Hansen sinks 1 of 2 there. Now it's all knotted up once again, 72-72. Hayward all by himself, sinks a 3. Nice shot there from Randy Hayward, and he said, hey, if no one wants to guard me, I'll go ahead and make you pay, as he knocks down the trifecta, leading now 75-72. Taking the ball is Joey George. George looks for a couple screens, picks up his dribble now and gets it back up to Joseph. Frank Joseph works it from right to left, kicks it back into the hands of Royal Jackson. Royal Jackson attacking, up and no good. Rebound, and who other than Hansen? Hansen in a little bit of a scrum now, goes to the floor hard, and holy smokes, Hansen is really laying it all on the line out there, isn't he, Bob?
Foul's going to be on number 40, and that is Delbert Kadake. Hansen's going to go back to the line to shoot 2. It's double bonus. Hansen right now is 13 for 18 from the free throw line, and I'll bet Ronnie doesn't remember the last time he shot 10 free throws, much less 18 free throws.
Hansen's such a big presence for Angoon underneath. He's really having himself a spectacular afternoon. Hansen sinks the first. Substitutions on the court. Out comes Bolanos and Leask. In goes Edenshaw, and checking back into the game is Al Jack. Hansen puts up his second, knocks them both down.
15 for 20, 75%. That's pretty sweet shooting.
Randy Hayward brings the ball up with his team leading 75-74. Bounce pass to Edenshaw. Edenshaw for 3. Can't quite get it to fall, as we got ourselves a barn burner with 4 minutes to play here in the second half action of this men's gold medal basketball tournament, brought to you by the Lions Club. Frank Joseph for 3. Can't quite get it to fall. Wingrendable finds a backdoor cut, but Hayward can't get that one to fall. We have 4.5 to play, and it's still a 1-point game. Angoon looking to regain the lead. Outside pass to George. Joey George for 3. Gets it to fall once again, and just like that, Angoon is up 77-75. We got 4:20 to play, and that is now 25 for Joey George. Just an excellent 3-point shooter. Randy Hayward trying to answer the call. Puts it up off the rim, no good. Rebound Frank Joseph. So 4 minutes to play. Joseph, left side. Backdoor cut from Hansen. Hansen's going to be fouled once again, and while Hansen goes to the line, we're going to go ahead and take a 30-second break here on Hometown Radio, KINY.
Bill Martin, president of the Central Council of Tlingit and Haida Indian Tribes of Alaska.
On behalf of the Central Council, welcome to the 64th Annual Gold Medal Tournament. Another major Southeast Alaska event will happen here in Juneau beginning April 21st. That is the 75th Annual Central Council Tribal Assembly. Tribal members are welcome. One of our guest speakers will be Dennis Wheeler, president of the company that owns Kensington Mines, who will discuss the mine's progress and his company's Alaska Native employment effort.
President Bill Martin speaking on behalf of the Central Council.
Back live at Juneau Douglas High School, where the 64th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament, brought to you by the Lions Club, is proud to present a fine matchup between Metlakatla and Angoon. Right now it's Angoon up 2, thanks by the 3-pointer by Joey George in the Bob. Joey George is just so confident from beyond that arc. Try to put into perspective for our fans back at home, just how far back is he?
Oh, he's probably shooting that way. You got to figure that it's 19-9 to the top of the key. He's probably 6 feet, anywhere from 4 to 6 feet behind that. So he's basically the NBA line is 23, so he's probably shooting at about 26 to 27 feet.
Just absolutely incredible.
I mean, that's what he's done ever since I can remember. That's his strength.
Hayward sings too, but it's Raver coming right back down the other way, and he manages to find the basket. So we got ourselves a 2-point game once again, now with 3.5 to play.
Hansen 17 for 22 from the free throw line.
Joey George gets it back into the hands of Frank Joseph. Joseph scanning the defense. He has 3 minutes and 25 seconds to work with. Frank Joseph looking inside. Now he gives it up top to Hansen. Hansen attacking right side, working on Raver. Up and good. Raver so cautious now, playing with those 4 fouls. And Hansen goes ahead and attacks that side, finishing nicely for 2. Now Angoon finds himself up 4. Raver with for the long 2.5-footer. Excuse me, pointer, can't get it to fall. Edenshaw, rebound, no good. Edenshaw's putback, no good. Rebound Angoon. Edenshaw doesn't look happy there.
Had a point-blank shot from about 3 feet away and couldn't get it to drop.
Joseph up to Joey George.
These guys got to be exhausted.
Joey George, we'll see how his legs hold up as he looks to work the left side, working one-on-one against Wingrendable. Give it up now to Frank Joseph. Frank Joseph looks to get it to Hansen. Hansen dives about 3.5 feet for the ball, lands on the ankle of Edenshaw. Now Edenshaw is a little slow to get up. Hansen, as you mentioned yesterday, knows one speed and one speed only, and that is just full throttle at all times. He has himself 3 fouls. He's earned every single bit of them, and you just love to see that type of hustle, especially this late in the game.
He doesn't get any cheap fouls, that's for sure.
Edenshaw kind of rolls his ankle around there from his backside, gets up under his own power, and now he'll proudly shoot 2 free throws with his team down 81-77, 2:31 to play in this men's M bracket elimination game. Edenshaw takes a couple of dribbles, puts it up, and gets it to fall. 81-78 now.
Edenshaw 5 for 7 from the free throw line.
Shot up and good.
6 for 8.
Edenshaw has himself, he missed, I believe, his first 2, and now he's made 6 in a row.
Plus a couple of buckets, so he's got 10 points.
Frank Joseph works it from left to right, pulls up for 3, up and sinks it. Cool as ice is Frank Joseph, and he puts his team up 5 now with 2 minutes to play. Leask checks back into the game, gets into the hands of Wingrendable. Wingrendable up off the rim, no good. Rebound Raver, and Raver was fouled.
I think Ronnie Hansen was holding his arm.
So Hansen now himself with 4 fouls. 2 minutes to play, and ourselves in a good basketball game is Metlakatla and Angoon. Raver, very important free throws on the line here. He puts up the first and gets it to fall. Raver getting ready to shoot his second now. Takes several dribbles.
He's 5 for 5 from the line.
Scans the rim, puts it up, and make it 6 for 6.
Some amazing free throw shooting, Angelo.
Absolutely. You can definitely tell that these players are so relieved to go to the line. Uncontested shots, they'll make it every time. Frank Joseph, right baseline. Double traffic, and Hansen lowers his shoulder.
Block on Fred Wigg.
Draws the foul there. So nice play from Hansen. Hansen had to be careful there. It looked like he threw a little bit of a shoulder into it, and he's playing with 4 fouls, but he's not going to turn down his intensity for anybody, will he, Bob?
Definitely not. 17 for 22 from the free throw line.
Incredible.
And with a 3-point lead, they really need him in there.
Hansen sinks it again. Just absolutely incredible is the free throw ability shooting from everybody down on the court tonight. I don't think anyone's shooting under 50%. I know if I were to go out there right now, given the circumstances, playing games yesterday, playing games today, it's just very impressive from everybody.
18 for 24.
Hansen puts up his second.
19 for 25.
That is just incredible. Inbound now to Wigg. Wigg works it from right side, hands it off to Leask. Leask takes it from right to left, inside dish to Raver. Raver thought about the basket before he got his hands on it. Raver hopes for the jump ball. No, it's going to be his 5th foul, and Raver's going to go to the bench, and that's probably the biggest scoring threat, really, other than Leask, that Metlakatla has to offer. Raver walking down to the other end of the court. He's not fooling anybody. He gives a few hugs and says to his teammates, I wish you the best. I'm sorry to do this to you given the circumstance. His team trailing 86-81 with 90 seconds to play. Checking out of the game, of course, is Raver. Checking in will be Hayward.
And that's a definite break for Angoon.
So Hayward, pretty good exchange for Raver as Hayward hit a nice three-pointer. And I think he has a couple on the night, but it's Jackson right there missing the free throw. Jackson looking to make it a two-possession game, and he can't do so. Rebounded by Wig. Wig will be fouled instantly by Royal Jackson. So we head down to the other end of the court, and Metlakatla has to be relieved there as no time runs off the clock. We're still sitting there with about 96 seconds to play with the scoreboard reading 86-81. Really anybody's ball game.
Raver was 17 for the game, including 6 for 6 from the free throw line.
Wig getting ready to shoot. These will be his first free throw attempts of the night. Can't get the first to fall.
I don't know what Frank Joseph said, but they both shared a laugh at the free throw line, and then Fred missed the first one.
Wig, second attempt, good. No, in and out, rebound Hansen. Angoon really looking to break this one open. We'll see if they pass it around here or if Metlakatla fouls. Not the case as they get it up to the hands of Royal Jackson. Jackson milking down the clock. It's now inside 100. It's now inside a minute 20. Inbound pass now to Wig. Wig gives it right back to Wingrendable. Nearly stolen away by Cornell. Now it's up to Lease. Lease for three. Lease, no good. Gets his own rebound. Looks to put it up again. No, now he gets it out to Wingrendable. Wingrendable, no good. Rebound to Angoon, and it's going to be Royal Jackson going to the line for Huna. His team up 86-81 with now a minute 3 to play.
Edenshaw with a foul. That's his fourth.
So Angoon refusing to give up this lead that they've built on.
Edenshaw looks around. Frank Joseph goes, and Edenshaw, oh, I got him with my belly.
Oh, that's good stuff right there. Jackson gets ready to put up his free throw.
A moment ago, he missed a couple from the line.
Puts it up and no good.
So maybe not a bad person to foul.
Jackson getting ready for his second. Puts it up and sinks it. Nice shot there.
Now, two-possession game.
1 minute to play. Lease works the left side. Dribbles it out, gives it up to Wingrendable. Wingrendable back to Lease. Lease, no look, dish to Wig. Wig, 4-3. Up and well off the mark. That's an air ball with 48.5 seconds to play. Angoon basketball. And Wig says, my bad, you guys. What do you want me to do?
Get it to Hayward.
Hayward. That's probably a safe bet. As Joseph brings it up court. Clock showing now inside 40. Up to Hansen. Hansen gives it up to Joey George. Joey George runs the clock now inside 30 seconds.
30. They better foul because Angoon was going to run the clock out.
So, Joey George. You love to see that down on the court. These definitely, they're opponents on the court, but you know everybody down here is friends off of it as there's just jokes flying around. You get the sense that one of the teams are about to go home, but that's not what's important to them. What's important is that they look forward to seeing each other every year. As George puts up the first, yes.
1 for 1. That's the first time he's been to the free throw line. Of course, when you stand out there at 27 feet and shoot the ball, they don't foul you very often either.
George puts up his second, and he's good. 89-81. Metlakatla needs the score here if they have any hopes of playing tomorrow night. Give and go. Missed the Edenshaw, though. Edenshaw picks up the dribble. Back up to Wingrendable. Wingrendable inside to Lease. Lease can't get it to fall. Rebound by Cornell. Cornell to Hansen. And now the clock's inside 15 seconds. So following the game, we'll come back with some second half numbers, followed by some bracketology, and that will take us into the end of the night as Hansen had a wide open look, just threw it off the bottom of the rim, smiles all around. It's Angoon 89, Metlakatla 81. We're going to go ahead and take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll have stats from Bob on Hometown Radio, KINY.
Get the good stuff.
Rumor has it spring is here, and though the calendar says March, Old Man Winter could still dump 6 feet of snow on us. We all know our weather can be snowy 1 minute, raining sideways the next, and clear and cold 5 minutes later. The visibility can be bad at any time, whether it's because of snow falling or road grime. Keep that windshield clean by changing your wiper blades and make sure you have plenty of washer fluid. And don't forget to check your headlights to make sure you have enough light to see the roads. Napa Auto Parts has everything you need to improve your outlook. Napa, we keep America running.
March is Mother Nature's way of reminding us that spring will soon be here. And you know what that means. Spring cleaning, power tools, and when you need the right tool for that job, the one name that comes to mind is Steel. And you find Steel power tools and accessories at Tyler Rental. They carry all the Steel tools you'll need, including the MS-1.